This is one of those talent shows where you wish you filmed the thing that you saw.
I want to talk to you
and I'm going to actually film it.
It's too difficult to be alive and to try to function. There are always things to deal with. I tried to buy this can of tuna fish at the supermarket, and there was this person standing right in front of where I wanted to reach out and grab the tuna fish. So I thought about asking him to, but then he seemed so stupid, not to the extent that I need to get by the tuna fish, that I thought it would do
I got it.
Hand into my face.
To ask him to move. He'd probably say something like, "You're ready, Dad." Then what would I do? So I reached over with my stick, and I brought it down real hard on his head, and I screamed, "Would you guys leave the over?"
Holy fuck.
Then he fell to the floor and was all surprised, and I started crying, and this child in mine started to cry, and so then I yelled at the child to stop crying. I think it was drawing too much attention to me. And I thought, I'm going to take a taxi to the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Why?
It's surrounded by culture right now, not tuna fish.
Who would find this comic?
You know, I love street musicians. Sometimes when one is walking down the grubby street, like yesterday I was, and this young woman was playing a cello.
This is YouTube.
It was late. It was dark. The streets were filled with horrible people, outpatients from Creedmoor, some of whom I know, horrible teenagers from... It was just... Pretending that life is one... Oh, Miller!
Jed's drum set. Yeah.
I haven't.
I have this hostility towards anyone who would happy. But I do appreciate you, and I stood for a moment and listened and awe. And then I gave her a nickel. You may think that was cheap, but it was a nickel bag of coke.
Cool.
Just a nickel. She plays well, but why don't you get a job in the state of Symphony instead of out on the streets and playing? Making sense. But
I'm going to get your reaction. I'm going to say your thoughts. What the fuck? Why?
I wish I had been killed when I was a kid.
Why would you lie?
It wasn't legal then, and my mother didn't think of it, but I think she would prefer that I was never born. I would prefer that she was never born. That was taking care of my meat hormones. What does the AA prayer say?
I'd rather have someone take a shit on my chin.
I'm not an alcoholic anyway. I just thought if I told them I was, then they would accept me. But that didn't help.
Shaking.
There was this woman at AA who had spent her lifetime been working out anyway. She was missing a tooth right in the front.
Who's she swearing?
And it didn't make for an attractive package at all.
It is anal annihilation.
And she talked about how the program helped her realize she was powerless over alcohol. So then I shouted, "Why don't you get toasting?" And then everybody got all angry at me, and I didn't know why, and so then I shouted,
What?
And then everybody got all angry at me, and they wouldn't talk to me. Oh, this one guy came up to me, and he said, drink the punch? wholeheartedly agreed with me that the woman looked awful without the tooth, and that she had clearly for several years not taken the time to get it fixed. And then, he and I went to a hotel room and, and then I tried to jump out the window. And then it went to Creedmoor for the third time. Tell me, are you enjoying my company, or are you wishing I could go away?
Get the fuck out of here. Why would you ask a question like that?
You get how I feel? Are you relating to me? Or are you rejecting me? Because I have fought. I have called people up on the phone, and I have screamed at them, "Let me babysit your children! I promise I will kill them!" But then they don't hire me. I call people press, knock, and I have said to them, "I'm doing everything I can. But you hire me to be an assistant editor, I promise to do it for my life." But do they hire me ever? What do you think? No? Well, I've covered everything I intended to. Goodbye, you've been a wonderful audience. I see you. Of course, that's a lie. Some of you, I think, are first-class fools. In fact, I possibly don't like anything. I curse all of you. May your children have less feet than your pets get mange and worms.
John, your opinion?
I just think the management would be so angry.
Your opinion?
Drugs and pedophilia are hilarious.
So forget
Cody?
it.
No?
I've been loving it.
Jeff? Your opinion?
I'm getting too tired to realize. You know, rocking is a tonic. So forget crying. Cry and you cry.
No, don't forget.
And you cry a little later. And remember, always read. Even if I stop reading, you keep reading out there, alright?